At the wild and scenic Point Reyes National Seashore, oyster lovers have flocked to the Drakes Bay Oyster Farm for nearly half a century. But now the farm's owner, Kevin Lunny, has gone to court fighting a National Park Service order to close down.
We got into this business because we wanted to be oyster farmers, and we find ourselves spending almost all our time in a debate that we hoped we wouldn't have to have.
A debate that's pitting Northern California environmentalists against Northern California foodies.
Those little Drakes Bay oysters are the best cooking oyster in the world, I think.
Patricia Utterman co-owns the Hayes Street Grill in San Francisco.
Pan-fried in a little clarified butter and olive oil, and they come out so delicate.
But to environmental groups, there is nothing delicate about a commercial oyster farm operating in what's supposed to be wilderness. They support the Park Service decision to close the farm after its 40-year lease ran out last year.
The oyster company and its allies have completely manufactured a controversy against the Park Service.
Defenders of the oyster farm say it's an example of sustainable agriculture, which is good for the environment.
I consider myself a leader in being a friend of the environment.
This is the most unusual and uncomfortable situation to be in when environmentalists are at odds with environmentalists.
A bill now before Congress could save the oyster farm, but it would also open more coastline to another business, oil drilling. Both sides worry for the environment. That is a raw deal.
They've introduced legislation that are sort of environmental wrecking balls.
They're using our poor little oyster farm. They're using these people. I think it's unconscionable.
It's a battle threatening to leave everyone shell-shocked. John Blackstone, CBS News, San Francisco.